Okay, fellas, I'm back with some more mail. The last show I did, one of the pickup artists nerds creeped out of the from under a rock to try to toss some shit and talk some shit. This time I want to handle some real mail. This brother's saying hoe advice. Supreme, some bitches I talk to want to talk on the phone with me a lot on some cupcake shit. What the fuck? I don't want to do that bullshit. Well, you're a man, don't do it. Don't do things you don't want to do, fellas. Okay? I decided that a long time ago, back in my 20s. If there was something I didn't want to do, I just wasn't going to do it. I used to give in to my ex-wife and all that. Like, I didn't like her father. I didn't want to travel from Sacramento to Fairfield to visit him. So I said, you know what? I don't like the man. I'm not going anymore. I quit going. Sometimes you got to just say no and put your foot down. Just man up. He goes, how do I make it seem like I am their dream guy without going through all that pain and waste of time? Pick what do you want to be? You want to be the dream guy or do you want to be the player? Okay? I say fuck the dream guy shit. Be the player. Be unavailable. So you're the one who's picking the phone up, by the way, Smoke. Nobody asked you to pick the damn phone up. How are you going to be unavailable to them when you answer the phone, cupcaking all the goddamn time? Okay? So the problem's coming from you. So stop doing that bullshit you're doing and make a game strong like iron. Next, playing two females in university. Sup, sensei? What's up? Just Kojin? Hope you're well. How they know I just got out of the hospital? Just came back from the doctor's office. Anyway. I need your player advice on the situation. I'm fucking two females from my university. Good for you. Very good. That's one of my boys right here. Does a father proud. Just call me Papa Supreme. It's better than Chicken Supreme. One French and one Scottish. Both of them are very good looking. With one, I can have a nice conversation and all, and is in for some freaky stuff. But the other one is much better in bed. She fucks with passion. I'll take the passion over freaky any day. Both of them want more attention now and come too close to me when I'm in university. And it's getting a bit hot under my feet right now. I can manage it outside of the university, although the city I'm in, and he gives a city in Scotland, Scotland. Aye, laddie, you got to roll your eyes, laddie. Captain, she's about to blow. Okay, that sucked. It's quite small, but I can manage it. They don't know each other, but both of them are looking for me when I'm in the library and start kissing me and licking my neck, winding me up. You will get busted one of these days. I want you to get ready for that day also. Okay? Obviously something's getting ready to happen because you wrote me about this. I think your higher mind knows something's getting ready to happen. So be prepared, brother. I want to keep both of them, but it's getting dangerous. And the Scottish girl has many friends in university, which does not make it any easier. What is the player's advice on this situation? Yeah, you're going to have to cut bait. Or you could do what I did, and I did it openly. After I got busted, I kept both of them, both the Susans, and did the shit openly. But you know, it was a bitch. They both showed up for my aerobics classes. They both competed with each other. After I left one's house, they would call each other, see if I was over there, and ask what we did, each other what they did, and they compared notes. Oh. And it got to the point where I couldn't lie about shit. I couldn't do shit. So you're going to have to pick one, because you made the mistake of doing it in a small environment, okay? And that's the problem. So one girl's going to have to go, otherwise you're going to get busted and you might lose them both. I don't know if your game is strong enough to keep them both. If it's strong to keep them both, then knock yourself out. But one might have to go, brother. Ain't too much you can do except, pick one. Hello, player. Will I be able to use your Plenty of Fish program for other dating sites? Yes, you can. I'm looking to buy your POF pimping product, but first want to know if I can use the tips you give for other dating sites also. Yes, you can. What I mostly teach there is how to structure the profile, how to take the photos. See, I gotta remember all what's in there. It's a lot of videos. How to structure your profile like an ad. With Plenty of Fish, it allows you to do certain HTML type stuff, like make certain words bold. But I use the same concept on Yahoo, okay? And it didn't allow that on Yahoo. So I was able to do certain things. So you can do a lot of the stuff that I teach in the Plenty of Fish pimping on other sites, okay? For example, creating bullets, itemized lists, creating anything what I'm going to show you how to do is get her eye and then draw it down the page and make certain things stand out. And those certain things should send a trigger to her mind, okay? So that's what I teach in that program. All right, fellas, that is our mail for the day, and we are finally done. I'm done at 6 minutes, so I got some extra time here. So what should I talk about? Let's talk about eye contact. So I just wrote an article on it. The pickup artists don't believe in eye contact, or they didn't believe in eye contact. Now it's kind of funny how they're actually starting to come out with the truth of the game. If you guys go to any of those pickup artist sites, you have seen recently a lot of stuff going on about IOI, signs of interest. And now they're saying to look for eye contact. And who has been saying that since the early 2000s? Moi. Because that's the truth of the game. I just watched a video I talked about yesterday of Phil Valentine, and he was spitting some truth of the game about it being eye contact. But he's dealing with African Americans and African American women. But the game is based on whether or not she is interested in you. Yes, you can go up and you can try tap dancing and creating attraction. Yes, you can do that. And there have been guys who have done that. Yeah. So if you're reasonably good looking, or you're very masculine, either or, then you can go up and you can actually create attraction. It takes a lot of effort, because if she's not digging you or feeling you, and you're over there, doing your tap dance thing, trying to stack stories as a pickup artist do. Can you imagine memorizing a bunch of stories and then just constantly yelling at a bitch where she can't say one word? Can you imagine how backwards those nerds have it? Duh, they're dudes. Of course they got the game backwards. Plus, they're nerds. Of course it's going to be backwards. Nerds are good at figuring math out, not women. Women are much more complex than a math problem. It takes finesse, okay, which a lot of fellas lack. You got to be able to finesse the pussy open. That's where a player reigns supreme. We can finesse the thighs open. We crawl up inside the girl's head. Plus, a good player knows how to fuck good, so that the sex, that she at least gets a nut. Did you know that most women, a lot of women out there, in other words, I don't mean to say most, a lot of women out there do not get orgasms? You'd be surprised how many of them do not get orgasms. Interesting. Then you have a fellow that comes along that's knocking 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever out of them. Can you see how the attraction and the addiction will be created? See, these pickup artists aren't aware of all that stuff. Like this fellow that I was dealing with earlier, the knucklehead. Obviously, he's not giving his women good sex. Because if he thinks, you know, if after he gets through fucking her and she's over there sucking another dude's dick, he obviously didn't do his job well enough. Okay? Lesson for the pimp game. Put her ass to sleep. What does that mean? That means fuck her so goddamn well, she don't want to fucking talk after sex. She passes the fuck out. If you ain't doing that, you ain't doing your job right as a player. Okay? You do that, she ain't gonna be looking for pussy too many other places. Think about it. You got this dude that knocks her the fuck out. She wakes up the next morning. You got the other dude that sucks ass in bed. And you can't wait for his ass to leave. Who's she gonna run to? This dude, of course. Think about it. I cannot count how many times women have broken dates with other dudes just to come over and get fucked at my place. But I've been in the game for a long time. That's why when I see knuckleheads crawl out of the woodworks, you know, talking some psychobabble shit, I've dealt with that shit a long time ago. I don't have time or patience for it. I used to go off and all that shit. I'm too sick right now to even go off on the shit. Fuck it. Maybe when I get better, I'll be able to give the guy a better argument, or a good argument, rather words. Actually, I'll be in the mood to go off on his ass. But I just don't have the time or the patience, fellas. So he'll probably call me a cop-out or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. This is my house. This is the house of Supreme. You come to my house, you pay your dues, and you show your respect. This is the player game. This is not pickup artist game. Player game was around way before pickup artists were even invented. So of course, the truth of the game that eye contact is the number one rule that will get you into the game much easier than going over trying to tap dance. Needs to be respected. Okay? Now, I know that a lot of guys that end up on the internet are kind of like blokes, or average, below average looking, with low masculine energy. Hell, we just heard from one, obviously. You know what really gets me is I think about, the fella saying, I fucked all my friends' girlfriends, and they don't even know it. No proof. That's how these guys work. They offer no proof of game. No proof of the bitch sucking his dick, kissing his feet, that kind of shit. Nothing. Sorry, that doesn't work in the House of Supreme. That's bullshit. It's like I fucked Britney Spears last night. She was fun. Yeah.
Where was I?
You don't remember? You passed out. See, talk is cheap. That's my point.
That bitch walked through this house and I didn't know it. Kicked your ass.
Kicked your ass, huh?
Harder to kick her ass.
You old ass. You ain't knocking nobody out. No, you couldn't. Just because you work out? Pump iron? My girl thinks she's tough.
She's afraid of a shotgun, ain't she?
Yeah, we do have a shotgun here. I do got a shotgun for pickup artists who want to come through my door, fellas. So, respect the game, fellas. That's my point. As I'm through rambling, because I'm trying to eat up the time to 15 minutes. Respect the game. There are ways this game works to your benefit. You use it to your benefit, and you'll come out on top. Period. Okay? Peace.